Hey, I know some people are a bit cynical right now and feel like Bethesda never add things people want into the game. But sometimes it's good to remember that from time to time, Bethesda does actually add quality of life updates. And there actually is a chance that some things that are needed in the game might actually come to fruition, even if it feels like it's too little too late. Or at least we can hope. So here's 5 features I think should be added into the game. Number 1. A shared stash box. We need a smaller shared stash box that would allow us to easily and safely transfer items between our different characters. People shouldn't have to rely on paying for a subscription just to be able to reliably have a server to swap items on, or to have a friend online just so that you can make a swap. I think some people underestimate how much of a positive impact a feature like this would have. Being able to mule items, make quick swaps, and not have to constantly fight with only having a small stash weight that we're given on one character has been critical for my continued enjoyment in the game. And I think that if a feature like this was put out and easy item transfer is made accessible for all players, not just those who opted to buy into Fallout first, I think that the game will be in a much better place down the line. Number 2, a mail system. Seeing as this is a multiplayer game, the lack of a chat or messaging system is sort of absurd. People want to send messages complimenting a camp, or ask a friend on a different server a question, arrange trades, send items and caps to people. Bethesda even has a mailbox asset created, they just need to build out the mail system. It's not some crazy ask. It's not some mega ultra heavy lift feature. Online games have had mail systems for literal decades at this point. Bethesda just needs to get it done, so people can interact with other people easier and have a better experience. Even if they choose not to have the mail system accessible at your camp via a traditional style mailbox, they could at least have a system like the Mojave Express from New Vegas and use a dedicated fixed location to access the system, much like the script machines at the train stations. Number 3. Fusion Core and Plasma Core Consolidation. Anyone who frequently uses Gatling lasers or Gatling plasmas will tell you that it's really annoying to have 18 partially used cores in their inventory. Having to either drop those cores or try and burn off those last 30 shots on the mostly used cores, it sucks and it's wasteful. I propose that all partially used cores be consolidated each time you join a server, leaving only one partially used core if there isn't an even amount left. Anything that reduces inventory clutter is a good addition in my opinion. It's not the most important thing ever, and a lot of people don't even use weapons that use cores, but for people that do, I think this small update would mean a lot to them, and would remove one more annoyance from the game. And let's be honest, we need as many annoyances removed as possible. Number 4. Item locking. This game needs an official item locking system to stop you from accidentally dropping or scrapping a weapon, armor, or junk item that you don't ever want to delete. You shouldn't have to have a skin on a weapon to get a warning not to drop it, especially with more and more items being added that are bound and cannot be dropped other than to delete it. It's becoming more and more important that we receive a functionality like this. Nothing sucks more than accidentally dropping or having your little sibling come in and delete your prized item, or to lose your display junk because the game decided that it really needed that specific piece of cloth from that ultra rare teddy bear instead of the 18,000 in your scrap box. If we want to lock down items, we should be able to. Number 5. Direct item-to-item trading. This game's trading interface is archaic and is prone to exploitation, and unfortunately many people trying to set up a trade have ended up getting scammed. We need a direct item-to-item exchange system that forces both parties to agree before performing the transaction. This would help mitigate scamming and would make trading more approachable to the larger player base. Any update that makes player-to-player interactions more enjoyable improves the broader health of the game. While this won't solve everybody's issues with trading, it hopefully will prevent people from being completely turned off to trading because of just one bad experience. Seeing as loot and trade is such an important part of the game, it's important that features to improve trading are implemented. I also think that if Bethesda decides to not do upkeep to keep players interested in trade, that they're making a huge mistake. Thanks for watching. Hopefully Todd deems these features needed and wills them into existence so that we can enjoy them. I know there are tons and tons of features and quality of life updates we all want to see. Let's just hope we get some of them before this game gets shut down. See you guys later. I hope you have good RNG, and I hope your game doesn't crash more than twice a day. Later.